You ready? This is what I've been waiting for all day. I managed to avoid spoilers. I made the mistake of going on Twitter for a short amount of time because I saw somebody made there was a post about characters that they saw in Grand Blue, and it was just like 2 characters all day. You saw me post on Twitter? Yeah, I got cooked. There was a pop-up notification, and I was like, I gotta respond to this because that's rough. I feel that. And then I was like, oh shit. And then I just like dipped off after that. And then last night, after I got off stream, I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. And then I saw something about like somebody's like favorite Pokemon preach, Jen, and I was like, ah, this shit's hard. I'm gonna try it. So I did it, and I was like, all right, cool. What's up?
You don't go to bed. You kissed me.
What?
So you don't go to bed. You kissed me.
Can I? Okay. Can I do this?
Hold on, buddy.
Good luck with the call. But fucking. I wish ice cream was good. But basically, I managed to stay off of Discord all day. I managed to stay off of YouTube all day, except there was one video I did watch, and then and then I just got like hit with like a Twitter notification. I was like, all right, it's about Grand Blue. I can click on that. And then as I was in there, there was like a notification for Digimon, and I like quickly closed out of the app. I was like, fuck this, I'm not getting spoiled. I hope it's a 7-minute 43-second video, so I feel like this is probably going to be pop off worthy, right? But it may not be. I'm hoping, my hope for this is that they say, hey guys, what's good? You've been asking for an online client for a really long time. A long enough time. We're going to get you one of those online clients. You're going to be eating good. It's going to be available on mobile and Steam and consoles for the console players. And everyone's going to be like, yay! Right? The possibility is that it just comes to mobile and Steam. Right? And then the other possibility is that they hit us with the Lamau. There's no mobile client, you fools. You absolute buffoons. You crackheads. It's just not happening. So I'm hoping that's not what happens. Right? Because they might just be like, well, here's an anime or a manga. Get fucked. Or like a story-based game, which I guess... fine. You see what I thought? You see... You will... You see... You will see what I've been thinking about for more than a year. For over a year! You took your time. I could finally announce it at last. Since you never spoke about that again, I thought it had been cancelled. So did I. So it still exists. Indeed, and today I'll tell you what it is. Today's updated. Digimon card game. What? Special announcement. Okay. Woo! At last. I don't know what it is though. Okay, Hikaru's our MC. Hello. Your hair is fun. Mr. Murata from the Bandai Card Division, producer of the Digimon card game. What's good, Murata? Hello, thank you, thank you. This is Shiba from Rocks, who also appeared in the program Digimon Card Battle League. You're the main planning to watch Digimon Adventure or War Game while eating pizza on Christmas? Understandable. Hello. They're doing like a game show vibe, I dig it. So I was told that today we'll hear a special announcement from Mr. Murata regarding the Digimon card game new project. I'm getting a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Cancel my plans to go to the zoo with my nephew because of the special announcement. Really? Really? I was told suddenly about this, I thought it was raining. Why did you have to say that? You should not talk about things happening behind the scenes. Okay. They got their own laugh track and everything. This is cool. I actually really dig this. This shit makes me ham. This shit makes me cheese a little. We may have guessed what this is about from the members here, but I actually haven't. You're fucking stressing me out. Do you remember what I said in March? No, I wasn't there for that. Yeah, March this year. What about it? Okay. You can't recall. Told you had a most exciting plan in mind. Okay. That doesn't give us much though, but then you never spoke about it again, so we thought it was canceled. So you were working on it. Indeed, I'm gonna tell you what it is. So what is it? Dude, we're 2 minutes in and I have no idea what the fuck it is. It was worth coming today. True. You missed the zoo about it. Okay, we get a video reveal. I dig it. Digimon card game new project titled what? 99 to 24. Okay, so it's dropping in 24. Kind of figured. Metaverse. Uh-oh. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We saw all this already. What's important is still the same, even if shape has changed. Right. Digimon title reveal. 2024 decided. Okay. We didn't get the title review. Next update this December. We saw this already. We saw that already. That was dropped like a month and a half ago, right? This is the video that was shown at the next planned presentation at the end of October, right? Okay, so it's been 2 months. I apologize. Feels like it's been a month. Damn, this year is zooming. Remove the blur. I can't see anything in there. They're literally just acting like us, basically. There's a lot of speculation among users. Yep. Maybe he's got demoted because he showed something he wasn't supposed to. People from your company will like take him away. They're really having fun with us. Don't worry, I'll still be here. Next update is this December. Right, they waited till like the last fucking 7 days, right? So, 8 days. You will see the video later and will understand what I've been thinking about for more than a year. Okay. Yo, imagine having the capital, right? Imagine having the influence and capital to have an idea for something for a year, right? Roughly a year. Let's call it a year and a half. And make it come to fruition in that time span. And it's a big project, right? So just imagine as a person or as a company just being like, hey, I have this concept in mind. Let's make it happen. And then you're just able to pay for it and just like get all the ducks in a row, all the people, all the everything to make the thing happen within a year, 2 years. That's fucking crazy. What up, Sokyo? Like for me as an an author and the music and shit I do, shit takes fucking time. I'm not able to just be like, oh, I want to do XYZ and then just pump it out in like a year usually. Some of this stuff, yeah, but there's a lot of sacrifices I have to make. I really enjoy this format though. I'm sure you'll fall from your chair after watching this video. I hope so. Like I said, please don't make me cry. He's gonna fall from the chair for real, for real. It'd be really funny if they did all this hype up and they were just like, we're doing Digimon TCG merchandise. Hey, what's up, Aya? Nah, I feel like since they're hyping this up so much, it's gotta be a game of some form. That's my feeling. Otherwise, they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot. All right, so here's the new video. All right. The card game. Because if they just basically drop some like a merch line or like an add-on, right? Like an anime or a manga or some shit. I don't know. Let's see. Continues to evolve. Or like a new mechanic or some shit, or a reboot, everyone's gonna be upset. So in 2024, this is happening. Okay. They're seeing new eggs. Ain't no way. Digimon Liberator. Okay. A new card game adventure no way. Please tell me it's no. Ain't no way. 2024. No, that's not what they did this for, right? There's no shot that it's for a webcomic. You're shitting me. There's more, right? There's 2-minute video. There's no way there's 2 minutes more. There's no way they just talk about the Digimon webcomic TCG for another 2 minutes and change. Lots of people are disappointed. Dude. This face. Right here. This is the look of I'm doing what I had to do, but I know the backlash that is coming. Glad you didn't wake up for this. True. This is me right now. Yay. Woo. What the fuck were they thinking? 2 announcements of announcements and then just extra hype up in the video for this type of reveal. I know. You would think after Digimon Seekers, we'll say success, that they would understand that the Digimon fandom doesn't necessarily want web novels and web comics, right? They've been very vocal about what they want. If Bandai is willing to listen to us about card issues, right? And do like good updates and patches, I really had faith after this restriction list that came out that this news was going to be about an online client or something that people have been actually asking for. Nobody asked for this. And the people that did ask for this said, we would like this too, but we prefer to have the game or whatever. You barely know anything about Digimon and you still feel disappointed? Right, well that's the other thing too. Vertal. And anybody else who doesn't play Digimon, right? If you are a gamer, right, and you have a loose interest in TCGs or games in general, and you've never played the Digimon TCG, in fact, it wasn't even on your radar, but then one day you wake up and you see on Steam and on your phone's homepage, hey, the Digimon TCG is now free to play. You will have a much higher percent chance of being like, oh shit, maybe I should try this game out. I have exactly zero skin I have to put into this shit. Zero skin I have to put into the game to try it. And I'll know if I like it or not. It's that easy. And then for the hardcore fans, they have a place to go and easily play online against people from around the world, whether it's their friends or others, always. And rather than doing that, what people actually wanted, they said, you know what'll really bring people to our card game? A webcomic series that nobody's going to be able to fucking find. Most Digimon fans I know care more about the health of Digimon itself than what they'd receive directly. So a lot of the expectation revolved around, will this announcement help the TCG grow as a franchise? And the answer ended up being no. Exactly. Like, only the people who play the TCG already read this. Exactly. And the thing is, how many Digimon fans are actually going to read the TCG, right? If they don't already play the card game, you convert maybe 10, 20% into reading the comic if they don't play the card game already. You're not going to be getting a bunch of avid manga and comic readers that read like fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, Pokemon, whatever isekai is coming out and being like, oh, there's a Digimon TCG webcomic? Oh, that's high on my list of things to read with a market that's booming right now. That doesn't make sense at all from a business perspective. And I don't want to shit on Bandai or Digimon because I enjoy the product that they have, but this was my fucking issue with Bushiroad. And for those of you that don't know, Bushiroad designed and created and released Weiss Schwarz, right? Weiss is the anime TCG that I've talked about on here a lot, where it brings a bunch of different series in and you get to battle them against each other. Weiss has a very, very rabid fan base in the sense that they love their fucking game here in the West. And they have been begging, petitioning, whatever, for reprints and more product and this, that, and the other thing to get people to play. But the problem is, because Bushy doesn't do that or an online client, the game bleeds players because the secondhand market is so fucking egregious. But every time they print new product, it sells out. Every fucking time. And they don't create more. Like, they don't create enough to, like, expand. And it's like, as a business person, as a business, you should try to make your money. You should try to worry about the health of your IP. And I just feel like I don't know if it's just like a Japanese mentality for like developers and businessmen, but they just fucking don't. Like, they don't, like, large scale, they just fucking don't. They don't get it. I don't know what it is, and this is just more of that. Same thing with Bandai and their video games, you know? That being said, if I look at this with the perspective of the company's giving me something free I can read and has new characters in Digimon, then it's not too bad. But the overhype and theatrics of this is way too much for a webcomic. Yes and no. You know, I agree that it was way too much, but you still want to overhype your product. You want to get people excited, because if you're not excited, you know, even if they wanted something else, they're going to be even less excited if you come up and you're just like, hey guys, it's a 2-minute video. I got this thing to show you really quick. Bam, here's the trailer, and then you dip, right? So making a production out of it at least makes it feel like more of an event. And then let's say the webcomic drops and it's super successful. You know, people can look back on this and be like, all right, well, you know, it was worth it, right? But in the same breath, this is a very tone deaf event, because it's like they know what their fan base wants, both in the EN community and in the JP community. They've got the surveys, they got Twitter. Like, you don't even have to put out surveys as a company anymore. You just type up your product in Twitter or on Reddit, and you can just read what people say about it. That's it. That's all you have to do. You can go on YouTube. You can go on Reddit. You can go on Twitter. You can go on TikTok. You can go to these places, hire 2 people, 3 people, 20 people, scour these places for what people are saying about your product, and make changes or decisions as needed, right? So this tells me one of 2 things. Either they do that, which we know that they do, and they know what we want, and they just don't fucking care, and they're doing what they want to do anyways, and they're still working on something in the background, or maybe they're not. Or B, they don't pay attention to us at all. Like, at all. Best case scenario, what could happen out of this? Being super generous. The webcomic's good and well written, and then people who already read it recommend it to non-TCG players, and non-TCG players and wind up playing the TCG. Okay, sure. But even then, like, it's a free webcomic, and then you're still asking people to spend money on the game if they like it. The conversion rate's going to be less. If there's 1 million readers, you will be hard-pressed to convert 20% of those readers into actual players. Still a lot of players, right? But 20% is an astronomical number. It's not realistic. And they're dedicating a bunch of resources to this. Writers, marketing, artists, Lord knows what else. Media presence people, designers for the videos. Like, it is what it is. I'm shitting on it really hard. Am I going to read it? No, probably not. Like I said, I like Digimon. I like the Digimon TCG. There's so much for me to read as it is. There's so much content, and we talked about this yesterday. There's so much content out there in so many different forms begging for people's attention. I'm not going to have time to do this. Can we read it on stream? Maybe. I might get struck down by lightning, but I'll try. Clarity on your thoughts. You were very disappointed this morning. You had time to sleep on it, though, and you've mellowed, but you were pretty heated, and rightfully so. This is basically them looking at us and saying, hey, guys, we know what you want, but we're going to do our own thing. And you know what? Creators are allowed to do that. Creators are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, but they also need to be willing to understand the backlash when they're not giving what people want. Why the fuck do you think I do polls so often? When I'm thinking about changing a format or changing about the direction of my content, I always make polls. I do it more than once just in case. It's just like a basic concept. Gauge your audience. Don't be fucking stupid unless you're willing to alienate. And I'm happy for the people involved in this that they got to do this. Ironically, TCG has monthly polls. You ask for an online client every single poll. And you're not the only one. They know. That's what I'm saying. They know. I'll be honest with you, I don't even want to watch the rest of this. I don't. I'm gonna go fucking look at the comments. Because I'm sure they're great. I'm disliking this. Kind of expected a manga. Yep. Wish for a Digimon card game. Yep. You're excited about this? Hope it brings more kids to play. I'm hyped. I was speculating a simulator, but I'm going to speculate a similar product from this webcomic. It might work out better this way, but I cannot say that I was not disappointed. So Digimon's getting a TCG-based webcomic. That's so cool. I'm glad they're happy. Good. Good. Darn, this had me super hyped and then quickly deflated. I was expecting an online client for the game. Sure, I'll check out the webcomic, but I'm not really excited, right? This is what I'm saying, like... Nah, guys, think about it. It's actually a really cool outcome. Tons of new Digimon characters and an original story. The cards are going to be so dope for this. You know what? I agree with that. Maybe having this, right? Maybe having this will give us, like, an actual storyline for the TCG, right? It'll give us a little bit of a narrative. Sure, I'm sure we'll get some cool Digimon out of this too, right? They always cook some cool new Digimon, Pro Tag Digimon, whatever, yay and boo. I think in like a week I'll be like, all right, well, you know, it's cool that we're getting a webcomic, but right now, not happy. Right now, entitled little shit, being a little annoyed. The new Gen Bird is perfect pre-evolve for Parrotmon. You could totally see a Parrotmon support card similar how Fangmon is support for Lugo. That's cool. This is just online TCG, please. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, man. So lame. Disappointment. What even is this? Bro, are you fucking kidding me? This is horrible. I'm really losing hope for Digimon in general at this point. Are you all fucking serious? This isn't a huge announcement. A huge announcement would be a digital card game finally coming, so people don't have to use bootleg sites to enjoy battling across the world and need to use webcams and have to look everywhere to find cards because they aren't readily available. I swear, Bandai, you're always ass backwards with what you should be doing for your player base. I mean, okay. Project Archangel's spitting, right? It's a little harsh. It's a little harsh. I mean, I went in, but at least I had my reasoning. I wasn't just dropping F-bombs and... Yeah, I mean, I get it, though. I get the frustration that Project Archangel is putting out there. You know... I will say I'd rather take the this though, the webcomic launch, than a full reboot. If it was a reboot, I'd probably kill myself. You'll never use a webcam to play this game. You hate socializing and talking, and I don't want to see strangers or strangers to see me. Your only hope's a client one day. That's fair though. Not everybody wants to do that, and I get it. I've used a webcam before. I still prefer the simulators. 10 out of 10. That's disliking this too. Also, didn't they just drop that they're doing a Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super online thing? Isn't that what this is? Pretty sure. Yeah, so I mean, if they can get an online sim for DBZ, which was announced a while back, yep. If they can do that for this, then they can do it for other shit. And like, I don't like the Dragon Ball card game. I didn't really have fun with it. I didn't like the art that much. I thought the art could have been better. I'll still probably play this. You know? Because why the fuck wouldn't I play this? It's free. I can try it for free, and it's a trading card game. Your biggest worry is a One Piece? Yeah, that One Piece gets a client first. Convenience would make it harder for a lot of people to stay playing Digimon if One Piece gets it, yeah. Because the thing is, I feel like One Piece and Digimon share enough similarities and fight for the same space way more than Dragon Ball does. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I definitely get the concern that you have. This whole... I don't know what the fuck Bandai's doing. I'm disappointed. I'm genuinely disappointed. I just don't know. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I'm still gonna... You're good. I'm still gonna play the game. Right, I'm still gonna play Digimon TCG. That's not gonna change. But what the... Like, what were they thinking? What did they think was gonna happen? Right? Everybody was gonna bow at their feet and be super happy